Today's video, we're going over how I eliminated my student debt. That being said, on to the video. I have finally paid off my student debt. Now, I was in debt. I had thousands and thousands of dollars that I was due in student debt and just courses, right? Number one, to address why I waited, I wanted to be financially set in a way that I could pay my bills, that I could pay bills I need to pay, like my insurance, my car note, my rent, all those things that are essential, right? The reason I did wait as well is I didn't want to wait. First off, I wanted to have this paid off as soon as possible so I could just be done with it. But I paced myself out because I knew financially it made more sense. Oh, number two, as far as how I did it, I got on a payment plan, guys, and believe it or not, at first I was told that there would be no possibility for me to be put on a payment plan because I hadn't paid it off in a while. And circling back to number one, I didn't pay it off for a while because financially I was not set to do so, right? I would have taken a financial hit and I would have neglected other obligations that had to be my priority. They pretty much said at my school that I would not be able to be on a payment plan and pay it off incrementally. Now, this is my advice to you guys. You may be facing a similar situation, you may not be, but if a school tells you you can't do something, I believe that a lot of schools will make exceptions if they know that you're dedicated and they know that you're absolutely going to pay it back, right? You can't be all talk. You can't just be wasting your time and their time, because number one, they can sense that. They can tell if you're just kind of, not really serious about paying it back, and you're just going to be delaying the inevitable. You're going to be wasting your own time when you could be doing other things, right? Which would not be very smart at all. So what I did is I kept going. I kept reaching out. I kept calling, stopping by the student financial service office. And finally, someone was, saw that I was serious, right? That I needed to pay this off, that I was serious about finishing out school. And believe it or not, this is someone that I had actually talked to in the office years back when I first enrolled. So she had seen my face. She knew that I was a student there, that I was definitely serious about school. And she set that up. So if there's a will, there's a way. Don't let one person telling you one thing one time, hold you back for years, because those are years you can't get back, and you'll feel even worse. Whereas if you kind of were persistent and you try to find any solution possible, and still were told no, you would somewhat feel a little bit better because you exhausted every option you could to meet your goal. So the payment plan I was put on pretty much pay incrementally, right? A sizable chunk of what was due, and then they would piece it out like $200 every month until I had it paid off. And that's flexible for me. They could just take the full payment whenever I was ready to do it, which would be great, which I did. I paid it off in full. I paid my last $1,000 yesterday, because for me, I was told no. Like, I was flat out told that there would be no way to pay it off because it was so long. But it just took me speaking to the right person in that office for me to get something set up. If I didn't speak to her, I would have probably been told no. I literally called in after speaking to her, spoke to someone else who was not familiar with the conversation I had with her, and they told me no too. Jasmine, sorry, we can't set you up with anything. You have to pay it all in full. What I do want to say in closing out today's video is I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm proud of myself for doing this. So just be positive. You'll manifest way more than you think you can by just having a positive outlook. That's pretty much manifestation right there. It's just having a positive outlook and knowing that you have the capability to make these things happen. That's it. That's all I wanted to say in today's video. I'll see you guys in my next video.